Hello there everyone, I'm back. Back. Not in a very good state, but I'm back. Ah, man. Man. I'm trying to not take my medications because, again, it's still expensive. But I should. Don't take the fresh tablet. I need to pick up all my older one. Habit of kind of like just take a new one and then eat it. Forgot about the old one. And lots of stuff. That's some good stuff. After like a few hours, I would be functioning normally. Okay. Boom. Just trying to have some fun. I want to click onto my own poll too. It's a poorly asked questions. Hello. Hello there everyone, my name is Kiribaka and I'm your host and your voice with a voice here to entertain you and may or may not why do what I'm doing. Hold on a little bit. Doop doop. Alright, good. Hi there. It's been a while. I'm doing like this, like very leisure. Just sit here and talk with you guys thingy. I do want to do something like right behind the scene while I'm like doing like talking. You know, it's like it's not like I truly want to keep myself like super busy, but I have so many things I should do, so I'm doing it now. Should be doing. There's still quite a lot of stuff that I do want to have fun with, you guys. And do mind that my model is a little bit on the like the clunkier side, or like you notice some syncing delay, especially. It's because I'm doing like a very how should I say it? It's a very convoluted way to talk about it. Let me try to show it to you guys, okay? Okay, I'm a VTuber, all right. Hold on. Where's my glove? Where's my pen? Yes, here. Okay. So, I'm a VTuber, alright? So, first thing first, being a VTuber, you have a PC. Okay, you can use a laptop, like depends on how well you are. Like you have a PC, And that PC right now, currently, mine is running. Imagine like if it's a normal VTubers, the PC would only have like this is like 1% power to 100% power. Okay. So just the normal OS stuff, because it's Windows 11. Okay, Windows Slop 11. Windows Slop 11 takes like maybe like 34% of the power. Okay, Windows Slop 11 took like 34% of like the computer's power. Windows Slop 11. Okay. And then another big chunk is on the the OBS side. So you only have like maybe like 10%. Usually like 10 to like 15% is like eat up by OBS. Okay? Normally you spend the rest for games. If you stream games, or you just like sit there and vibing with people like me, okay? So, why am I mentioning all this? Simple. How much do you think? Like, how much do you think Vtuber actually functions? Vtuber is a software, like we have like a rigging software. It's like a face thingy like happening there. Okay, so it's like we are now VTubers, but in order to do that, a VTuber required a camera. Okay, a camera, and then a software like VTube Studio. Okay, and then there's like the OBS. So the camera itself is a software that take maybe like 5 to 7% of the power, and then VTube Studio eat up like maybe 20% of the computer's power, and then the OBS took like 10% to 50%. 15%, like depends on how much of the high qualities you want to like, output in the computers. Okay, so if you have all this thing combined together as a VTubers, you would already have like around like just this tiny percent left. Tiny percent left, and then like this is like for the VTubers, and then tiny percent left for the games. It's a difficult decision for a lot of people, because if you run the VTubers, you definitely cannot. I mean, like, you definitely cannot run the rest of the stuff. It's going to be very difficult. Okay? So usually you will see like a lot of VTuber playing like a lot of like cozy games, like smaller size game, yada stuff game. And then you have a bigger question. How do some of the VTubers able to run a very like high quality games? While like, you know, high quality games like maximum ultra everything, and then they still like streaming very well, is they have two possible things happen for them. Okay, they either have a super beefy like something like a 4090, like 4090 RTX, something like that. Okay, like super beefy like graphic card. Then they have like, even though it's just running like this minimum amount of powers, like your game still be able to run really well, because you have a lot of like GRAM, you put a lot of RAM, or basically a super beefy like expensive machine that can do this. But not a lot of people can afford a super beefy expensive machine. But what we have is a crappy laptop or a like an extra crappy laptops, you know, either extra crappy laptops or we keep upgrading like our computer part like one by one, so we have enough old part to craft out, basically to craft out like another like, you know. So we got like enough power to craft out another PC out. We just need to buy a case, or heck, we can just use the older case we haven't tossed it yet and recycle most of the old part. So we use it as a second PC. So we would not be able to run OBS in here anymore, so we have more space to run the games. Okay, run the games here, and then you send in using dual PC mode. If this is the second method, using dual PC mode to kind of like send in the visual data. Like send in the visual data, maybe like even like the audio. Like audio to this PC, and then it will spend that rest of the power you have there to run the OBS. You don't need to run that many, like OBS don't use that much resources, so you do definitely have like a lot more resources in there. Like depends on like what kind of like crap they put into that old computers. If it's like some like ancient graphic card like mine one, it's like it essentially can't run too many things. It can't even use like the graphic card to stream. I have to use the processor to do like the encoding, not the graphic card, because the graphic card just unable to handle that because it's that old and crappy. So all I can do is just like hold out using that. And another thing is, you can either when you have two PC, you can either choose to use that gaming PC you have to run VTube Studio, okay, or for me, I choose to run VTube Studio in here. But here's a problem. I'm not like usually this particular process of method of transferring the visual and audio to your PC have two methods, okay? Method A, Elgato, or any capture card. Okay? Actually, it's EL. Okay, Elgato or any capture card. Or, in many cases, many cases, this is one method, another method, or NDI. Network data, like something. Basically, it's just using internet to beam the visual and the audio from your computer A, which is handling the gaming, to computer B, which is handling the streaming. This is why we call gaming PC and streaming PC. So having a gaming PC and streaming PC can do quite a lot of good stuff. But again, like you either use NDI or use OBS teleport. OBS teleport technically is like an alternative version of NDI. It actually do way better stuff than NDI. NDI have like huge ass delayed. Also depends on like how rich you are. You can like plug in like the best like network card to kind of like transfer all the data that way. But if your motherboard doesn't really handle such like ability to like get like super data transfer, it still can't really do that well. So Weirdly, OBS teleport is like one of the best way to do it. It's like gosh dang miracle at that point. Like NDI is basically like hundreds miles away compared to the performance like OBS like teleport can do. But here's the problem. So I have all my overlay. Like I say again, like this PC I have is so fucking crappy. It can't run overlay. Okay, you can see like how many shit I have on my computers, like all the activity, all this and that, yada yada stuff. Like I do a lot of things in my computers. Okay, so here comes the big questions. My OBS essentially like because of how crappy my PC is, like the stream PC is, my OBS technically already took over the entire thing. So yeah, basically I do some magic here and there. So I'm using like a lot of like, I'm running a tiny bit of OBS that is not like doing like streaming. It's just using OBS teleport to beam the visual from my entire OBS, like all the overlay, all the game visual, all this yada stuff to here. But in order to do that, I still need to use my VTube Studio here because there's so many things I run that I need to move my character yada stuff. I need a VTube Studio, but the problem is I want to leave out as much performance left, like power left, for my games. I don't want things to be as lag as possible, so I need to remove the possibility of even remotely running VTube Studio inside my gaming computers. Because it need to run like the webcam software, it eats up like a bunch of like performance, and when you run like when I run a Vtuber software, it also eats up even more like performance. So I cannot run the VTube Studios in my gaming computers anymore, especially when things like become like even harder and harder to process, like so expensive. Most of the computer part I can't upgrade anymore. So I need to find a savvy way to do it. And this is technically my savvy way to do it, to be honest. Is just use a very like I won't really say crappy. It's more like really hard to say. U E. Basically, the VTuber is I'm still like my OBS is still like doing all the overlay and stuff. My characters in here is actually a visual that process in here that go to here, and then I process everything and then toss it back to here. So it's like a very weird like circle happening there. So my model is a little bit like delayed and slow a little bit just because of that, because I'm doing like quite a lot of things to kind of like move a lot of like weird ass shit to kind of like prevent as much delay and yada stuff as much as possible. But things has its limitations, okay? Everything has its limitations, sadly. But yeah, man, I felt like so tired. Who is cursing me? So yeah. Let's get back to the chat scene a little bit. There's still quite a lot of stuff I do have to like fix up, this and that. Lots of things to do. Lots of things. It's not like I'm omnipotent. I do have my time limit, and my energy is actually not that much. I might stream every day, but I only like have like little energy to spare for lots of things when it comes to like streamings and stuff. I had to do a lot of like editing, a lot of like improvement on the stream overlay, as things like goals, you know, lots of things. Let's hope like more time has passed, like the more better that I'm going to do at my jobs, because like I do like lots of like production thingy like happening here. It's just going to be a lot more difficult, I think. Sorry, I'm trying to take a few breathers. Haven't had such a peace for quite a while. Been pushing myself a lot lately too, so that my brain like went into like lots of like autopilot mode. Did a lot of shit actually. Um, yeah. It's a good thing to take a little bit break in between times. If you guys want to have a little bit chat, it's fine, fine, fine. But also, like I do say so. Like again, I'm a little bit odd at the moment because again, like my model is not like very like pinpoint accuracy. I'm still like figuring out stuff, how to like. Wow, I don't know. Like it was like the thing or something like that. My model does move a lot. I just realized I might have to nerf the movement a little bit. I have like some bit of the hip movement things that are going on there, and also like my current situations that my voice is not reconnected. Oh man. Let me hold on. Notice. Do I have the? Yeah, I delete the. Do I need to keep the voice thingy on? Not sure at this point, but yeah, it sounds really tired today because I am. I don't know. It's just that today I feel like really, really tired. Like someone like forgot to give me something, and then like or I forgot to do something like, in my morning routine, and then like my body is just acting weird all out at the moment. And I also ran out of water. That is like one of the big issues I have too. Ooh, ah. Today is not too big of a deal. It's just me sitting here, hanging out with a lot of people. And okay, at the moment I have zero people to hang out with. Usually I have a lot more people staying here. That's just odd. I guess like my boring explanations has reached to a pinnacle. When I was not actually getting the mood, I don't know. I don't know. Just feel on the chat a lot today, but not doing a lot today. This past few days, I've been like super fucking tired because I have like so many things to do. Tomorrow, I will try to be in my best behavior. Okay. I guess it's because I haven't taken a break for a very long time. I really don't know what to do now. Man, I have a lot of plan in my brain. Just like the plan, like kind of like not just out of window for some reasons. E, ah, u, e, I, ah, oh. Okay, this is awkward. Let's play some music. Let's play music. Dun, 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 dun. This thing said that I have 2 people watching me. Oh, 2 people. What happened? There's a lot. Usually this kind of time is not like the best time in the world. But yeah. Alright, let's get back to drawing thing. Ah.
声和笑语，共向天堂走去，让爱好和悲情一同陷入地狱。迷失的灵魂啊
Hello there. Sorry, my voice is a little bit on the tired side, but hello there, Himari. Doing a commission introduction sheet. Yeah, it used to have lots of people, but I decided to yap a lot, and then they laugh. Holy yapping I have there. Basically, like, I was like explaining how I'm doing like my very convoluted like dual PC streaming by using the OBS teleport to teleport my main screen to be my basically I using my main computers that stream games and stuff. I use that and OBS teleporter to beam the visual and audio to my streaming computers, and then it will handle the streaming. But my gaming PC will still be the one who handle all the the activation stuff, all the complicated visual thing. You can see I have if you go to my horizontal stream, you'll be able to see a lot of complicated yeah. And basically I should pin that thing off. Either way, yeah. So if you went to my horizontal side of the stream, you would notice I have a lots of things. Okay, I can do quite lots of things in my stream too. When I say I can do it, I mean something like this.
Objection!
Oh wait, you can't see it. Is it? Can I actually see it in this scene too? I hope you can. And then there's also this. A lots of 3D stuff that I made, I can do a lot of things like this. Ooh, didn't work. Ooh. Anyway, hi there, sharks. How about this? Yeah, this thing still works. Nah, it doesn't say too much. It's just that I do a lot of stuff for my computers, and then I can't use my streaming computers to do the streaming while I have all this thing going on. So they kind of eats up a lot of processing powers, because my crappy streaming computers, the second computers, is actually really shit. It have the graphic card, the old ancient Radeon graphic card from the back in the days. So it can't even run VTube Studio properly. It can't even use using graphic card to do encodings. You can try. Just post a little bit more video, I guess. Well, you still need to spend a little bit of your extra free time just to maybe think how are you going to make your stream, maybe learn a little bit OBS skills, or you know, many other things that can improve your stream. You should learn lots of skill for that if you want to learn how to stream. You need to spend a lot more time to do a lot of things. For me, I'm more of the super technical side of the people. I do a lot of technical stuff. All this thing is made in in OBS. Yeah, I'm not even did a lot of other things outside of OBS. All those things is I literally programmed them in the OBS, and using something called a streamer.bot, or you can learn some from Shindings. You can Shindigs, not Shindings. I don't know. Do you guys call him dicks or dings? I call him Shindings. Oh no, I got 2 votes that I'm unemployed. Massive day for the unemployment. Yeah, too bad. I also want to get employed too. It's just that my condition is not really letting me to do that. Even do this, I'm already using significantly more energy than I used to. was working on some things. Yep, I said the right word. Okay, back to my usual day, my usual work. And I'm back. Something is terribly wrong. The internet is it back? Yes, it's back. But yeah, something went terribly wrong. I have no idea why. The internet just like got cut off. A lot of things crashed. Ah, my arm. Right, hold on a little bit. Still got quite a few things I do have to like finish up. So this thing, no the artist fish. Art sheet. Yeah, I'm creating like an art sheet so like can kind of like people like know what they are like going in like commissioning me, because like it's really ridiculous that because like I am like very vague on like art style and stuff, so I should like, since like my art style is everywhere, I'm not even kidding, it's literally everywhere, so I need to like put like an organized sheet so people would be able to understand like what is what, you know, like how that I do drawing, how like what kind of habit I have.
Your voice echoes through my mind. Led me through abyss of chaos. Finally, you're here with me. It is too surreal for me to blink. Just spin me back to your gravity. I'll orbit you in every galaxy. Tighten your grip if you doubt it's a dream. Let my pulse speak for me. All my pains are gone when you're near. The world is softly breathing as moonbeams filling up the void. Every scratch we can undo is a bridge to tomorrow's dawn. Just spin me back to your gravity. I'll circle you through all eternity. You 빛을 보지 못하고 점점씩 들어가네. 아름답던 동화는 비극의 끝을 맞아. 흐르는 한이마 자비도 그래도 끝내 모두 용서받게 되리라. 결정에 따라 뒤에 서서히 고요하게 퍼지는 위기엔 안면 속에 점점 젖어드는 숨결 끝을 꿈에 안에 눌리지야. 두 눈은 가는 채 영원한 윤회 속으로 고요히 이루어질 수 없단 걸 알면서도 왜 다시 손을 모아서 기도하는가. 선율이
Use dynamic character focus.
구원하리라. 시작과 끝을 끊으면서 깊게 지배한 영혼들이여. 흐르는 한이마 자비도 그 죄도 사랑과 그의 욕망과 시선은 실도한 나도 그리고 당신도 끝내 모두 용서받게 되리라. 결정에 따른 뒤에 서서히 고요하게 퍼지는 위기엔 암흑 속에 점점 빠져들어버려. 더 강하게 화려하게 나와 같이 서로를 비추는 하나의 소리. 세상에 울려 퍼질 쓰라의 나의 함악 속에서도 이끌리는 서로 결국에 또 지키는 달리지야. 두 눈은 가는 채 영원한 윤회 속으로 고요히
Who's a baby?
雲が運ぶメロディー同じものはない小鳥は導くな寝ちゃったより道もいいかも息を吸って風のフィードたどる君の匂い今届くように歌おうカンカンカンいくよシンガソン君を照らしてみせるから心の声を聞かせて例えばそれはこんな歌ルララルルララルララ Hop into the sound Step into the beat Jump into the melody Listen to your heart 悲しみの森に佇む人たち会えないほどただ会いたくてそれじゃ羽の弁に乗って言葉の旅に出ようShe said 一人ぼっち音に乗ればフリーダムでしょう今閉ざしてた扉をカンカンカンシンガソン涙の虹をかけるから疲れるまで踊ればいい例えば一人泣く時もルララルルララルララ見えなくても触れなくても心にはいるからシギララシギララもっと次はどこへ行こうかって空に聞いてみる You are the one, you are the one, you are the one, you are the one シンガソン君を照らしてみせるから心の声を聞かせて例えばそれはこんな歌ルララルルララルララシンガソン涙の虹をかけるから疲れるまで踊ればいい例えば一人泣く時もルララルルララルララ Hop into the sound Step into the beat Jump into the melody Listen to your heart Hop into the magic Step into the stars yeah Jump into the beat Listen to your heart I can see the dawn on water's face with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath. Feathers share their golden gleam. Drifting knows like a gentle dream. In my heart the lightness secretly strikes a chord. Oh, when time is fluid, like red wine in my bottle, then it pours out a page of rhythm and rhyme. Can we set our sail again to the rainbow arching up high? Gondola flying in the sky. Once there was a bird swam around the orb. Then we had to stop to hear its secrets unfold. Was it
Okay, this next one. An pen, and I'm going to draw equipment. Gonna draw the Clip Studio logo. Social comic animation. Social comic, animations, illustrations, thumbnail. I won't really say I can do overlay. Alright then, it's already close to 5. I am very tired today. I couldn't do too much of a stream, to be honest. Still got like quite a few like important like drawing I need to like finish drawing too, so yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye-bye! I say bye-bye, but I kind of